Welcome back to All Stars TV, another episode counting down to the 2024 event. It's at the Bauer Arena at Sheffield, the weekend of the 2nd to the 4th of August. And we're delighted to have with us in this interview a long-time supporter of All Stars and a big part of the weekend and the whole event itself. It's Pete Weeks from our friends at Crosscheck Clothing. Pete, thanks for joining us.
Hello, everyone. Hello. You all right, Craig?
I'm good, yes. Thanks for jumping on and talking all things All Stars.
No worries.
As we said at the top, Crosscheck have been a big part of All Stars for a number of years. Do you want to give us a recap of how your involvement began?
Testing the memory skills now. I think 2014, 2015 were our first year. Team sponsors for prostate cancer that were in Sheffield. And then we slowly sort of became merchandise suppliers for the first year in the new arena in Cardiff. And then I think a couple of years after that, we were given the responsibility of doing the jerseys. So yeah, we've sort of grown as All Stars has grown really over the last sort of 10 years, I'd guess.
Yeah, and it's as we said, a huge support of the event. Obviously, a big part of All Stars is the jerseys, which we'll come on to for this year in a moment. All Stars 24, first one for a while back in Sheffield, where it all started. It's a bit easier on the travel for the Crosscheck gang this year.
Yeah, it certainly is. I do like going down to Cardiff though. It means that we've got to be quite thorough. We've got to get packed. We've got to, take everything that we need and whatnot. And we're far away, so we can't go back for anything.
Mm-hmm.
This year it'll be perhaps a little bit more relaxed because if there's anything that we forget or anything that we need, we'll only be up the road to go and get it. But yeah, it'll be nice to be back in Sheffield. A different group of fans able to come, different group of players as well. So and different charities to represent.
Yeah, well, you mentioned that obviously we've swapped out Tea Haven, which was the local charity for Cardiff, and we've brought that in with Bluebell Wood, which is a children's hospice in the Sheffield area, and obviously that brings a new challenge for yourself and the design of a brand new kit for a brand new team.
Yeah. Quite quickly on, we were told, I think, that their theme was going to be purple, which added alongside the sort of purple that we've already got with Dreams, and then bordering with the blues of like prostate cancer and the mental health hockey team as well. So it was, we knew earlier on that there was going to be a new team in there providing a colour challenge for us to work with as well. But yeah, this year I think we've managed to get it sorted pretty well.
Yeah, I mean we'll talk about the process in a moment. But for people who didn't see, when we launched the jerseys, obviously Ryan, who does a lot of the graphics with yourself, and he put together a little teaser video, which we'll show that now, and then we'll come back and talk about the actual design process.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And I give a little teaser, and we'll show the designs that you came up with shortly. But a couple of things that stand out from that little teaser was the obviously Bluebell Wood was there with the purple, the new logo for them, a new logo for Dreams as well. It's one of their captains. It's based on the Sandman, so kind of a new twist on their logo, and then just the BHF ditching the red and going back to black. So
yeah.
So when the captains obviously were picked back end of 23. When do they start talking to you? Is it kind of, do they start talking as soon as they're kind of in place?
Yeah, we kind of open up a bit of dialogue with everyone as a sort of group, and you've got your returning captains who can kind of like lead the way a little bit in terms of what we require from them, and they sort of like bring the new captains who've been assigned on with them. But yeah, conversation started literally back end of 2023 with regards to what people were looking at, whether or not they were going to work on designs themselves, whether they wanted cross-check to work on the entire thing. Some guys, just had colour ideas. Some, like Rach at Mental Health, they basically drafted an entire concept up themselves. So it is a long drawn out process, really. We were only sort of finalising some of the designs up until about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so that really does go to show how long it can go on.
Yeah, and as you say, that the colours are a thing as well, because the charities and the teams have their own colours, and obviously this year we've got 2 black teams now, so we've got British Heart Foundation are in black alongside the Barbarians, and we've got the blue of prostate and the blue of mental health hockey. So again, challenges in it, and the purple, as you mentioned, purple and
it really is. It's almost impossible to avoid a clash, really, especially when you're trying to stay true to the actual charities themselves as well. But I mean, at the end of the day, the black of the Barbarians and the black of British Heart, there's members of the teams are there who are on the committee, and they both said they wanted to go with black. So I was just like, I'm staying out. If you want to play with that, then that's fine by me.
One's got dark black and one's light black, so that's
yeah.
I mean, we'll put the graphic up, and it'll our 2 faces will disappear. But,
on this side,
yeah. Obviously, people see it. So the top is the Barbarians and Bluebell Wood, which is the brand new one.
Yeah.
Breast Cancer Now, and then the British Heart of the black with the red shorts. I think that actually looks stunning. I mean, I prefer my dark jerseys, and the Barbars is the favourite one, as you can see in the corner there. But the black of the BHF is a beauty. Dreams, obviously, they're unique. Their purple and orange colour scheme is going to be unique for them. The red, white, and blue of Heroes is classic. It's sharp. It's brilliant. And then the 2 blues at the bottom. I think everyone's got its own kind of special thing about it. That they're able to add their own little touches.
Yeah, that's right. And I mean, all the captains at the end of the day have had, the chance to sort of revise and ash up and take back what they don't like and throw ideas at us to sort of bring these to life with their own spin on. The New Dreams Come True logo is absolutely terrifying, but again, it is really well designed, and I think the Bluebell jersey as well with the new logo for them is great as well.
Yeah, and like you say, the production process now to get them ready for the players, and when we see them on the ice, obviously that first morning, the big skate, everybody's on. You see all the jerseys, and for you, I presume when you see all the jerseys on the ice, that's kind of your kind of moment.
Yeah, 100%. That's job done for us. It's that initial moment, and then the 10-15 minutes after, where you know that if you've got something wrong, someone's going to come and let you know. So yeah, we wait for that, and touch wood, last few years we've not had any issues. So yeah, but it is a proud moment. There's a lot of work that goes into it from everyone, and it's not an easy task to bring so many people together from all across the UK when people have got their own lives, their own jobs, families. It's coming up to busy time in people's lives in terms of summer and holidays and kids breaking up from school. So it isn't easy to coordinate everything, and I for one appreciate that as much as everyone. And so it is satisfying to see it all come together when it does.
Yeah. And if people are watching this and the light look of the jerseys, obviously we've got the players' jerseys sorted. They will be going on public sale as well. And just get people possibly this weekend to check your website, check our website, check the socials, and there'll be info then on when and how to order.
Yeah, it should be online now. And you should be able to get straight onto our website through All Stars, and you can order your own, and you'll get it in time for the event. So if there's a specific charity or something that you've got in mind and you want to cheer them on at All Stars weekend, then you can certainly rep the colours.
Yeah. I mean, just finally, as we say, as we sit, it's just under a month, which is crazy. It's come up so quickly. I mean, you probably know that more than anybody working the last month or so to get things ready. But the back in Sheffield, the teams are bigger this year, so it's the extra line to kind of accommodate, because the entries last year were so overwhelming. That was the kind of only way we could find to get more people involved. So it was just another just another 32 jerseys for you to make. I mean, that's not an issue. It's just another. Just add it to the list.
No, it's
but if people are sort of we're building up, we hope for the Sheffield hockey public. Obviously, it's a summer hockey fix for people to get people to come along. Obviously, from the time you've been involved, what would you kind of say to people to try and get them to come and join us in Sheffield in August?
If you're missing out on your ice hockey and you want to come down and get involved and just enjoy something that's family friendly, it's good fun, no one's taking it too serious, and just come down and enjoy it, and most of all, be proud that you're making a difference for 8 wonderful charities. There's going to be so much going on. There's all sorts of raffles and prizes to be won, and what can be better than just watching a load of people who've probably consumed way too much alcohol try and play competitive sport. Brilliant.
Yeah, that's the Sunday morning particularly. That's a sight to behold. And not forgetting, of course, wonderful CrossCheck merchandise will be available to purchase at the venue as well.
There'll be official event T-shirts. There'll be merchandise for each of the charities as well, and then there'll be a couple of our own bits as well thrown on for good measure. So bring your spending money, and again, all that what gets spent with us, goes into the event fundraising pot as well.
And aside of all the jerseys and everything you're making for All Stars, you're still looking after CrossCheck as well, and you're still trying to bring your own lines out. So you've got new season.
Battling away. Certain stuff like this has got to take priority, but we are producing teams merchandise at the same time, and obviously we're getting into the sampling stage for the up and coming season. So there's teams that we work with at semi-professional, professional level who are wanting their jerseys looking at for the up and coming season. So we're up to it with that as well.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you stepping in and looking after us and taking care of the guys and girls for their shirts.
No, it's always a privilege.
Would obviously direct people to your website to have a browse and see what's available. All Stars merch, but obviously there's some great CrossCheck stuff there as well.
Yeah,
and don't forget to follow us on socials and yourself, and we'll keep people updated as things go on as the event approaches, and we'll look forward to getting the orders launched this weekend.
Yeah. And one thing to point out, this year, keep a firm eye out on the ice for team stripes. There's going to be something a little bit different this year. It's going to be a surprise, and hopefully it's going to put a smile on a few people's faces as well.
Oh yes, that's just another 4 extra jerseys that you've had to make. Yeah, that's
right.
Just add those to the list.
But it's a little collaboration with Kelly, and it should be interesting.
We'll look forward to seeing that, Peter. It's always a pleasure catching up. We'll appreciate your time as always. Yeah, I look forward to seeing the shirt on the ice in just a few weeks' time, and we'll see you soon.
Nice one. Cheers, Craig. Thank you.